Hello and welcome back to another Telair MyPBX tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to be taking you through how to create hunt groups. So let's log in and start right now. Once you're logged in, from the left-hand navigation panel, we are going to click on PBX features. Let's just hit that little plus sign to extend the options here, and we're going to click on hunt list. Now, the hunt list will allow you to create different types of hunt lists and more complex hunt lists depending on what it is you're trying to do. In our scenario, we'll just create a generic hunt list and we'll set the example of a call coming in wanting to ring a group of users, consider it a sales team, and if nobody answers, we want it to go to a specific sales or team lead voicemail box directly. So let's hit from the top right, create hunt list, and we're going to name it, let's call it sales hunt, and we'll call it hunt group demo for sales team. Now, we can add a certain different types of ways to add the groups. Now, most widely used is going to be the add extension based ring group, where we can select the extensions individually. Now, if we're getting a little bit more complex and getting into call queues, we can get into call queues. Or if you have multi-user devices where you have specific extensions registered to a couple users, you can get more complex and use device-based ring groups. But to keep it simple, we're going to use add extensions. Simply from the list on the left, we can select everybody part of that sales group. Now, we can add them individually. We can select them all at once. But in this case, we're going to just select a few at a time here and add these two people into our sales group. Now, I also have the ability to dial external numbers or other types of extensions that may not be in this list, such as special extensions. However, it is not recommended to use this option, as if your user isn't at an actual IP phone and they're going to their cell phones, you might not want your callers or picking up sales calls outside the business office system that you have set up. So in this case, we're going to leave it blank. However, you can fill in as many numbers as you wish. If you're having multiple numbers, you can separate numbers by commas. How long to ring is how long you want all of these phones to ring at the same time before going to the failover destination if no answer. So every ring is about 5 seconds. So if we were to put in 20 seconds, that's approximately 4 rings. So that is a good one to use. Other dial commands options are to initiate music on hold or mute it, silent, whatever it is you want. There are certain tags that we talk about in the wiki pages and the spaces of our website that you can see. But in this example, we're going to leave it blank. We just want it to ring with regular ringtones. We don't want to play any music, and we want all those phones to ring at the same time. Now, if none of these phones answer in 20 seconds, we then have the option to run a script, in which case we can say go to user voicemail, which is what I want to use here. I want to leave it at my team lead, let's say extension 222, and I can have additional options and flags. So these options are used here if I want to go to their unavailable greeting, their busy greeting, or just go straight to leave a message, which I would use the S tag. So every user and every extension can record an unavailable greeting, a busy greeting, and a temporary greeting. So we can identify with specific greetings based on tags. If you don't specify any tag, it's just going to go to please leave a message at the end of the tone. So if we want to play someone's unavailable message, we would put the letter U, which is most commonly used. And then again, we also have the breakout option, as we talked about before in user extensions. We can give the user an option to break out of that voicemail and go back to a reception, to a specific person, or we can create a feature code from our feature code section and have it forward automatically to an auto attendant or maybe to another hunt group. So we can actually send a call or breakout option any what way we want. Now, the nice thing about setting up these hunt groups is we can call groups at a time. So in this example, if I hit save, these two phones, 222 and 555, will ring at the same time for 20 seconds. If nobody answers, it's going to go to a voicemail at on extension 222 here. Now, what if I want to ring these two phones for 20 seconds, and just in case I want to ring myself as a failover, as maybe a team manager, just to make sure that the callers aren't going straight to voicemail, they're going to get somebody. I can add another extension group, which is going to list it underneath, and then I can specify additional groups of people to ring. So if these are my level 2 groups, I can say ring my first set of people for 10 seconds. That's 2 rings. If nobody answers, I can dial another 10 seconds with these 2 people before going to my failover destination. And I can keep on creating unique failovers in this hunt based on how much time I specify here. So for example, this entire hunt group will last 20 seconds before failing over to my failover destination if nobody answers, in which case it's a voicemail on 222. So you can create as many different variations as you wish with these categories. You can start to get intricate when you're adding queues, and you can specify the different queue to go to, how long to ring the queue for, and so forth. But the simplest way is to add by extension. It's very straightforward. You can just select the users you want out of the list, and you can add as many steps as you want with the amount of time that you want before going to your failover destination. That's it for hunt groups. Thanks for watching this video tutorial on MyPBX, and feel free to browse on the left-hand side more of our selection from the video tutorial in the playlist. Thank you very much. Have a great day.